What's up, guys? Talk Movies with us here, back again for another movie review. And we just saw the movie Searching, starring John Cho, Debra Messing, and Michelle La, directed by Anish Chaganty, which I think this is his first feature film. He's done a lot of short films in the past.
I was pleasantly surprised.
Absolutely. Now, a quick summary of this film is John Cho's daughter goes missing. And he basically has to track down her footsteps, her digital footprints, if you will, through social media, the iPhone, Facebook, Instagram,
Tumblr, Twitter, pretty much everything, to kind of solve this mystery, because he thinks he knows his daughter and trying to figure out, was she kidnapped? Was she murdered? Did she choose to go missing? And there are a lot of twists and turns in this movie that we obviously will not get into, but wow.
Yeah, he finds out his daughter isn't all, you know, he really thinks that she is.
Yeah, she's kind of been lying about a couple of things here and there, and, you know, he's a concerned parent, so you see him kind of go crazy, as any parent would.
Yeah, I mean, the family's been through a lot of trauma in their past, and it all just slowly unfolds.
Yeah.
And the movie is just extremely suspenseful and on the edge of your seat. A lot of twists and turns, not a ton of cliches, you know?
Yeah.
And what I have to say is I have to give a ton of credit to John Cho. I haven't seen him in a ton of stuff, and I gotta say, this is the best.
He's come a long way.
This is the best work I've seen since Harold and Kumar. Let me tell you, John Cho blew me away, because this film is, I would say, a good 85% of him. It's only him.
And it's him, like, on a Mac or on an iPhone, or it's basically FaceTime and whatnot. So, you know, there's only so much you can do with, like, those type of camera angles and everything, and he just did a fantastic job.
He did. It almost reminded me of kind of like 127 Hours, where that movie is all James Franco. And I'm not saying this movie's all John Cho, because there's definitely a good little supporting cast in this film, but it's mainly him, and he does a damn good job, a fine performance.
Yeah, and Debra Messing plays a detective assigned to the case, and she's great as well. I mean, she's been around, you know, Will and Grace, and she's been in a couple of other movies.
Along Came Polly is the only thing I could really, like, you know, pin her from. I haven't seen a ton of her work, but she was very good.
She was really good in this movie, and, you know, I found that this movie, with the twists and turns, I wasn't really able to predict what was going to happen. It was kind of nice for its unpredictability. Yeah,
it was a fun little suspenseful, on the edge of your seat ride.
Yeah, I agree. So, I mean, we can't really go into too much other details.
No, I mean, it's very simplistic on the surface, but once you get into it, you know, this movie will really, really surprise you.
Yeah, I mean, I do want to go into really quick how, like, everything, like we said, it's social media kind of related, and a lot of it is screen captured off of the computer, and it was just very well done in terms of keeping you engaged. You're always looking at the screen. I really loved this movie.
Yeah, and to note, there are no real cameras in this film. Like, besides like a news camera, everything is based off of the iPhone and webcams, you know, so we can't really talk much about cinematography, right?
Yeah, but you know what? We can, because, you know, it was clever. It was, you know, it was unique. I mean, we have seen movies like Unfriended kind of do this type of cinematography and whatnot, but this kind of took everything that those movies wanted to be and made it way better.
And one of the things that I loved about this film is everything was real. Real websites, real brands, Google, Apple, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't like
Tumblr. It was all real stuff. It wasn't like these fake made-up cheesy names that you're like, oh, that's supposed to be that, and that's supposed... Like, it all adds to the realism of this situation, and it's a parent's worst nightmare.
It really is so realistic, and...
It is realistic. It was like...
Yeah, because, I mean, obviously, when he first logs onto her computer to go through her stuff, she's not signed into anything, so he's got to figure out a way to get into her accounts.
Like, recovering passwords and this and that.
And, I mean, it's real stuff. Like, this is scary.
Yeah, I mean, I had my shirt over my face. I did not expect this film to do this to me, but I was definitely 110% invested in this film. You know, and it was just, like you said, realistic, and this is the steps that a parent would have to take
nowadays, because back in the day, if your kid went missing, it was, you would have to ask their friends, oh, when was the last time you saw them? But now it's, when was the last time did they post? What were their posts like? You know, things like that.
Who are her friends on her Facebook? Who does she interact with? It was one of those things where I left the theater and I was like, I'm deleting everything. I was like, I'm deleting the YouTube. I'm deleting Facebook, Instagram. I'm deleting everything. I don't want it anymore.
You don't want to be on the line.
I don't want to be on the interwebs anymore. I really wanted to delete everything. I was like, this is bad.
And it's kind of ironic because now we're talking about it for YouTube.
It's weird. It's a weird, twisted little cycle. But it just adds to, like, nothing is a secret anymore in this world. And it's kind of gross and sickening, and we're a part of it. Of course we are. But it's like, everybody knows what you're doing. Everyone knows where you are. Like, nothing is a secret anymore. Everybody knows all your business
what you're
all
eating,
of the time.
where you're going.
And, you know, we're guilty of it, but it's just... It's sickening and it's gross and I hate this world, but we're a part of it. So
let's rate
we're
this
contributing
movie.
to it. Yeah, that's a whole nother discussion. But yeah. So what do you want to rate this one?
I am giving this a solid A. I had a great time with this movie, and I feel like it does have rewatchability. Like, I definitely would want to watch it again. And great performances, very creative, and I was invested during the whole entire movie. Yeah. So A.
Yeah, I'm going A+.
Ooh.
I love this film.
Favorite movie of the summer,
It's one of them. It's one of my favorites I've seen so far. No, I haven't done an official ranking yet, but this film totally surprised me, blew me away. I just loved everything about it. It was so good. And
I feel like, I know it opened up in select theaters. Our theater didn't get it the first week, and then we got it. So hopefully it'll start, you know, being shown in more theaters so more people can go see it. Definitely should be seen in the theater to see, like, all the social media and all that, like, right up on the big screen.
And honestly, John Cho's performance alone is worth it. It was great.
He was good.
Just a really great directed film as well.
Yeah, so in the beginning of the film, the director actually comes on and kind of introduces the film, and he kind of tells about how he ran a workshop and had a contest for these up-and-coming directors, and the winner got to have their short film shown before Searching. So I do want to give a shout-out to that short film. I cannot remember the director's name.
And I can't remember the title of the short film, if there even is one.
But it was
fantastic.
It was so good. It was funny, and you could tell that, like, they had a great time doing it. It was about, like, a guy who was going through his girlfriend's phone, but, like, it led into
everything
other
escalates
things.
into just a complete shit show.
It's literally only like 5 minutes, and it was good.
Hilarious.
It was
I want to try to look it up and watch it again because I loved it.
I hope that they actually put it on the Blu-ray. Like, that would be great.
Oh, I hope so.
Or maybe they do a couple of the other ones or something, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's just overall everything about this theater experience was enjoyable, from the short film to, you know, the film itself. So, highly recommend this one, guys. For a good suspenseful ride, go check it out.
Yes, and that's it. That's our review of Searching. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Give it a big thumbs up.
And we'll see you guys on the next video.
See you later.